Mic check. And for today is relatively simple. Let's review the new players, newly brought players, and you know what? I think I'm getting weary of safeguarding the coins we've saved. We definitely should make a spin. But first off though, let's go to our YouTube studio. Edit the video, you know, say, optimize it. Which will always find a way to lead him. eFootball big time Monday, about 26 rumors. That would make it earlier than the earliest I thought it would be, which is like my earliest guess is it should be August. So that will make it like 1 month earlier. If eFootball really does come in July, what are you guys thinking? Do you think it's really happening? That we're getting it in July? All right. We have that section detailed. Let's go to eFootball.net and start with our review already. By the way, everyone, welcome to this edition of the Dojo live stream. Let's have some water. Alright. Alright, the game is loading. Let's switch to our browser sim. Oh. You know, I never really reviewed this Parachelia, but I don't think you guys need my review on it now. It's been out for long. I'm sure anybody that wants an opinion on it already put their opinion from themselves or someone else. Yeah, you want me to say something about that? I think Blitzcaller are quite broken. So yeah, but Sheila will be worth it. Considering he also plays here. It might be that layout, old big time layout. Yeah. Might be that kind for you. Hey, this guy is strange. I think this should be the new Kylian Mbappe. Let's open it. Let's see what it shows. Yep. Personally, I feel I would do no comparison, right? You have the Phillips color and Mbappe without saying anything, so I'll be like, save it. You know me. I tried to save it. That's not good. But if all you have, because I know virtually everyone has a Kylian Mbappe. Jesus, my wife is crying again. But if all you have is the free Kylian Mbappe, Maada, welcome. If all you have is the free Kylian Mbappe, then this guy might be worth going. Okay, yes, it's worth going. Already looking at that speed, looking at that acceleration, and then I look at that offensive awareness and finishing, and I'm like, okay, that's my nigga. That's my player right there, man. That's my player. Don't play with me. That's my player. Player. Ball control, dribbling 90. That is my player. You know what? I don't care about his heading and jumping in, but I didn't. I can't remember Kylian being someone to put. Jesus Christ! What in the name of devilish penalty did I just score? I'm going to share that with you guys because I clicked it. Jesus Christ! I just scored one of the most devilish penalties ever. It was a cheap shot, like a panic cabo to the side. Typically, they used to find a way to catch those. I think they've lost their mojo. Anyways, if I had this Mbappe, what would I reduce for the other thing? Let's pause a minute. Guys, in my own opinion, he's looking really good. Like, absolutely spot on. The auto allocation. What do you think, Maada? How are you, by the way? I asked, you didn't answer. How are you? How is the family? What do you think of this Mbappe's auto allocation trade? Personally, I think that pass is okay like that. If you want to buff it to increase weight minutes and the current is definitely not something to reduce. Let's start the recording. Okay. This is Mbappe. And he looks good. My booster that I will put on him would most likely be passing or something that would increase his fame. But his passing won't get way better because it's just plus one. So I I'd actually go for technique, which will increase. Let me see. It doesn't increase his finishing, but it increases his ball control the way that's a low pass, which is getting to 78 now. Should I sacrifice some speed and acceleration for maybe getting his jumping to 70? Balance. Stamina, kicking power. And what is the last stamina kicking power affect? Speed. Yeah, I think I'm going to reduce those. Yep. Right? Just watch this. Watch this, guys. I have a plan. So, yes, I think my CF should have up to 80 physical contact. You get it? Not really helping the jumping, but then his physical contact is better now. He's really good. He's really good. Even though all he has is phenomenal finishing. Phenomenal finishing when it really wants to. When it really wants to work well for you, it works so beautifully. Now, everything is looking spicier. Yeah. Now I'm not so angry with the heading being on red. I'm okay with the jump. I'm okay with the physical contacts. Free cards are same type of stats. Come on, man. Get out. Stop playing with it. Guys, this I would train him if I had him, man. 11-1 4-12 6 6 11-1 4-12 6 guys. Yeah, I love this. Now you said free cards are same type of stats. I do not believe that, but you know what? We'll put it to the test. Let's compare. Let's compare with a free Mbappe, because truthfully, really it's useless comparing with Blitz Collar Mbappe and co, right? All the other top Mbappe's, because they will be almost as good as it. They will have their own defense, which will be good at, and the other will have its own goodness, which is one will be defected at. That's one thing I've noticed over the period of always doing this comparison. So we are going to do what you said, check out what you said, try to compare him with his best free card, which is that France version, of course, which was given for free. That's retrainable France version. I have that France version. Yeah, this France version, I think this is the best free card, and this is the next best free card. So it's right underneath the last thing you guys are seeing on the screen, but let me bring it up. So this to me is the best free version of this. Has no booster. Let's max him out. And they are both CF. So as you can see, the free version does not have phenomenal finishing, of course. There's no option of you boosting it better, and it lacks better curl. It has more speed. Okay, I think I know what you're trying to say. Nobody's denying that if you don't want to spend for this on Mbappe, you're good to go with the free one, okay? But if you have the money and you enjoy the game, definitely spend for this one. Because it's better. It's just better, and it will feel better, man. It will feel better, especially in those matches that makes people easily cry. This game, it's paid to win. That's what I can tell you, man. I'm not advocating for you spinning though, but at the same time, I'll tell you it's not a bad thing. This Mbappe even has better stamina, but why doesn't he have better balance? And you can always retrain him to be way better. This. It's okay. Actually, I admire this free one. I have it. I enjoy it. Because I don't actually have any paid Mbappe, actually. I think the only paid Mbappes I have are the ones I also got from POTW. It's good. It's good. It's good. Let's move on to the next player on the list, Rafinha. That's the new Rafinha, right? There has been no other Showtime Rafinha, right? Let me check on my game. Nah, that's not the new Rafinha. Yeah, this is the new Rafinha. Yeah. So there has been one Rafinha before. I think that's the Rafinha we're going to compare this Rafinha with. So he has off the ball. Let's give him a Tate manager. Mass him out. Speed and acceleration looking. I'm pretty sure this Rafinha will play CF. Yeah. He just needs one more training for CF. Jesus Christ. This Rafinha is looking spicy with his positioning. Look at that, man. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This Rafinha can play even CMF. Can play left back, can play right back decently. Okay. This might just be like, I think the Mbappe might be the least useful in the pack. And this might be the next useful guy. Because seriously, we could do what we currently do without Mbappe with the Mbappe we currently have. What we can do with the Mbappe with the Mbappes we currently have. Personally, if he has any things, yeah, I'll reduce anything they put in his defense, and then I would go ahead and give it to maybe his passing. His passing can't take it. His shooting can't either. His dexterity can't pick it up. Wow. Well, his area will always pick it up. Yeah, I'll give it to his area. I don't need anything defense, man. And it's funny how he has aggression 72 defensive engagement. Just makes him an even more OP card in a weird manner. So I think I would give him physicality. There's not seen none of his stats that any +1 is going to really improve though. But but I think physicality is what's worth it the most for this card of his. Now let's compare it to the old Rafinha. Rafinha, which is also a Showtime. Yup, this is the Rafinha here. Mass. Both of them come in as LMFs. Okay. 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 If what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing, then the new Rafinha is way better. Jesus Christ, man. The new Rafinha is way better, guys. The new Rafinha is way better. Are you looking at this? From the low pass, the lofted pass, the finishing, the heading, the place kicking, the curl, the speed, the kicking power. Those are significantly better traits, including the physical contact. So yeah, the new Rafinha is worth it over the other Rafinhas. Now let's go to the big time payday. The Pedri like no other, Barcelona's gem. We had another Pedri before, right? Yeah, Spanish Pedri. Wait, I think okay, that's the only showtime available. Wait, big times are not showtimes. Okay. My bad, my bad. Let's 88 him and max leveling. Jesus Christ. This guy should be an orchestrator. Because that control and those passes. Jesus, his defensive stats is looking freaking spicy. What has Konami cooked? And he comes with track back. Okay, god damn it. This Pedri is worth it. He is worth it. The booster I would put on him. Wait, why are they all looking like physicality is literally the only thing they all need? Let's try it out, man. And then wait, if I had a 99 rated coach, no, can't get it. So you know what? What if I reduce this control dribbling to 90 just so I can take his physical contact to 70? I think that's a fair trade-off. Let me check that notification real quick. I think that's a fair trade-off, guys. Nah, this page is too spicy, man. I don't think the other page will even come close at all. Let's compare. Let's make this quick. We're already 12 minutes to the recording. Page 3. So there is none we've actually checked up today that I would say I recommend them over the new ones in terms of comparison. Something's not right. The fudge. Is this supposed to be happening? The old Pedro is looking like a worthy competitor, man. Yeah, I know this new Pedro has better defense, better control. But if you're about, if you're in the business of attacking with Pedri, thanks. If you're in the business of attacking with Pedri, mm, beautiful. Please tell me there's still more. After you drank twice, and you drank thrice, actually, you should remain for me, oh, that we eat with. Return the one I gave you yesterday. Jesus Christ, I'm okay. Why? Return it in kind today of what you are supposed to drink. Guys, if you want somebody that is a bit more all balanced in terms of the way he controls the ball, go for the new one. If you have the old one, I would say just stick with the old one, because that one is it's more balanced in terms of the way it attacks for you, and I don't think you really need Pedri to control the ball and defend for you as much as you could just use people like Vieira or other, useful orchestrators like Yaya Toure and co. So that's my review of this card, really. And we've not even put the booster this card has, so that would know. I don't even know off my head right now. Let me give him ball protection, for instance, like this one does. and it becomes even spicier. All right, all right. That's it for the player check and reviews. This pack is worth it, especially for someone like me. And the old Pedro is more versatile. Kudos to the people that already have the old Pedro, guys. You guys are enjoying. Any use? Let's go to the live scene. Because it's time to ball. Guys, I'm thinking of doing like relatively long stream this afternoon, right? So that I would stream in the evening, but I won't be streaming the game. I would just be doing a watch along stream for the. Is my game freeze? I'm not getting any response in game. What nonsense was that? I want to do a watch along for the Botafogo match alongside versus. I've gotten these people, Atletico Madrid, right? Because I feel I want to see what those Botafogo people played that made them beat PSG. And I know Atletico Madrid already lost a match, so they are pissed. So I think it's going to be a very worthy watch. And it's starting by 8 p.m. That was what I thought they were going to play yesterday. I thought yesterday was going to be Salzburg, Botafogo. What did Salzburg even play again? And how did they go? Let me check that out. Oh, it's PS4. PS4. Specifically PS4 Slim. Hmm. I'm just playing today again. Oh, Salzburg and Al Hilal played 0-0. Anyways, let's see where we can get to 50 coin. Meanwhile, there's an arrangement I want to try out, but I don't think I can with this nylon because well, it's Rudiger is taller and way older, or has less defensive start. as more wait. Yeah, less defensive stats, but more jumping and all of that. It would come in second half. Ooh, I know this available now. Kunde is beautiful. And his defensive ways. So Trameni should be starting over Zubimendi. I'm pretty sure he has better defensive stats. What? Yeah, he has better defensive stats. Just the awareness is a bit low. He's younger than Zubimendi. That was unexpected, but not shocking. Please, video player. Yes. Now I can test what I wanted to test. Yeah, because I did this on mobile and it worked out so well. Put a speed star goal pusher there, yeah. And who will I put in the? Can you play right mid? Oh, beautiful. Now I did not try, but double O player I think is something I want to try. Super sub. Damn it, man. Why are you a super sub? Why are you a super sub? Malcolm, welcome, man. How are you, brother? I haven't had you around in a while. I wonder what player I could use. Wait, Rafinha, what's your strong foot? Please, please. Ah, shit. Yeah, because you're right footed. I want you on the left, please. So, I'll bring in. Now, let's see how all players will behave when they are the one leading. I've already noticed all player, goal poacher, and creative playmaker on the right, all player on the left. It's just too beautiful. And then you probably have all player here, anchor, boss to boss here. Oh, this guy is orchestrator. This guy is orchestrator. So we might have a problem with them. We need a boss to boss. Luka Modric, Capitano. Please don't be a super sub, Luka. Hope it's not his old days. Yeah, captain. Thibaut Courtois over Luka as captain? Nah, I don't think so. Tactics, individual instruction, put defensive on Kunde. Put defensive on Trameni. Put zipline on Capitano Modric. Modric. Long free kick taker. Why Samuel Eto'o? Well, you can choose Modric. Short free kick taker. Modric. Are we freezing again? Left free kick taker. Modric. Right free kick taker. Modric. Penalty taker. Eto'o, player to join attack. Guys, I realized one way to score corner kicks more mobile. I think I need to find a way to figure it out on console. These two. Nah, I think I'm done. Malcolm, how you doing, huh? Family, how your babe? Her momsy and her popsy. You barely gist me about popsy. I was talking about momsy just once. For popsy. Oh, nah. So, guys, what do you think of the watch along stream instead for the evening when we decide to go like? Uh, mm, Such delicacies. Let's get some wine properly past this. It's one beautiful life. Ah, very good.
So what a sight this is. Another edition
Come
of
on,
this
get out of here. Let's
competition,
start the match.
just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn.
Okay.
Well, there's a
Let's
real
ball
familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started.
Okay, I think it is here, mate.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that
Wait,
defending is
I should have brought in my...
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I just noticed I didn't bring in my mouth. Damn it.
Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Kunde!
Rafinha. Danny Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
This guy's bursting.
He won't be happy with that one.
That midfield is
It
unapologetic.
could be in, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has been cut short. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Danny Olmo. That is a great pick out. And they win it back again. And here's Lewandowski.
My players are too short about that.
Ricky Push. Looking for options for movement. Fermin.
We can't. Femi just can't get through
Ricky
Kunde.
Push. In with the challenge. Fermin. That is good pressure, just pounded him off it. Rafinha. Rafinha. Well, the defence proved infallible then.
Okay, why would you collect the ball repeatedly and lose it repeatedly too?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, that's well spotted. Almost half an hour in now. Yamal. Fermin. Riquelme. Fermin.
Fermin, do something, please. I don't want somebody else for your position. I came in blind.
Yamal. Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
For no reason at all.
Yamal. Looking tidy in possession here. That's been intercepted.
The wrong player, guys.
Rafinha.
I haven't gotten a shot against this.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Llorente with the foul.
Something has to change. Something has to change.
Pass has gone astray. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Threads one in. Eto'o.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, nice touch. And that's caused a worry or two.
Don't blame this guy.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
What kind of shots are these bozos giving me?
Yamal. And here's Danny Olmo.
Is he using the acceleration to stay? Because how is this Yamal always winning this?
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Get the ball out of my half! There's no how to spam the boss.
That's it for the first half.
Boxing.
A breathless ending. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there's a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Anyways, that's good. It is what it is. It was what it was. Be what it will be.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. Well, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Eto'o. Pedri. Eto'o. Fermin.
Jesus
Done
Christ.
very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
So this is what it took to make him do something, put him in midfield. This is what it...
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Looks to clip it forward. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Now it's Pedri. And he's there's the shots.
Thank you.
Yes, it's in.
Yes.
They Oh, right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movements, and certainty of outcomes.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of.
Great hits! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shoots to shoots!
Damn it!
Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Don't shoot. Nonsense. Stop it. Doesn't this man have long punts? High punt or whatever?
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rafinha. Modric gets a foot in here.
That's the weird thing about
Lovely
this
deep
particular
pass.
match. He's defensive.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Hey!
They're on him in a
How
flash.
did they manage to sandwich him out of the blue?
Yamal. Can he get it through? Well played. That is snuffed out the danger. Well, they've broken
Watch
out
the
here.
back. There's
This
somebody
could
right
be
in
the
front of.
moment. And there's
You.
green grass ahead of him. And the finish.
Try to match up there, man.
Barcelona.
Like he's not wish to do that left tackle.
Themselves in front.
That back pass was very sweet.
Well, no
Even though I think
goalkeeper
it
would
was
keep
perfect,
that
he
out.
didn't
It
have that.
really was a bullet.
That
Well, the
pass.
technique generates the power in that situation, and once
And
power
then
is
that
assured,
shot
any goalkeeper's up against
Great
it.
finish.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah.
Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Big chance to get
Jesus, you're supposed to send that to the
Sharp
midfield.
pass. Fermin. Ricky Puig does well to get it back.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their...
It's
See my phenomenal pressure.
That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
No way through.
That man marking was just too
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Very troublesome.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive
This
route by
guy's
now.
man marking is just too late, man.
Ball's gone out of play.
Time for sub. Even he is serving. Me? Sub? Rafinha was nowhere to be found, so that probably getting to the right was probably the best. Didn't do anything necessarily wrong, but didn't do anything right either. Konami don't go any so. Konami so. Should be ENG. Vinicius.
And the pass is intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he couldn't quite
What
make
kind of
it.
clip is that? This guy's steady.
David Villa. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but
He's done the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Why didn't it do that?
Rafinha hits one! He should have put that one away.
Rafinha really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Turns and goes back. Now the Gabby! Just 5 minutes left.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies
My
further
God, we
back.
judge.
Vinicius Junior. Riquelme.
Kamal Kunde for Ujo, the man.
Vinicius Junior.
This one.
Femi. Vinicius.
This
Vinicius Junior.
That was a nice try.
De Jong.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Llorente.
He just looked best.
Now Subimendi. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Ferran Torres. That is good alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vinicius Junior.
Nice match, Kunde.
And time is up. There goes the whistle. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
Yeah.
Well, how will we look back on that?
That's a night.
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down,
6.5 for
it hurts
Kunde.
that bit
See
more.
what I'm saying?
I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side.
Pedri got man of the match. Was it Pedri that scored for it? Can't even recall. Man of the match for me, or not entirely man of the match. So Pedri starts there. We need to bring in I wish Facundo Torres is qualified, man. Maybe we'll start on the next match, but definitely we are not using. What are we not using here? Please, Thibaut, don't fall out of form. Oh. You do it. Sleep out. This super sub Torres will be useful if need be. Are we really using Mbaps? Bellingham is not really being used. Anyways, I think I want to make you work. You are left-footed, so let's see how you behave now on the right foot. Let's go. I put my faith in Jesus. It never let me down. Eh? Nobody's watching me on YouTube. Wow, so if you do used to watch streams on YouTube during the day, what a revelation. No, you people used to watch, just not me. I guess nobody has gotten used to me streaming on YouTube during the day. I'm not that big yet or something. But we'll get there. We will get there. Yeah, boy. Now, who give up? You know what they say, F up. One thing that may also be killing me that I'm not taking notes of is I have a cross specialist, so he'll be very attacking, and I have an offensive fullback. Fullback finisher, let's start him instead. When we take out the cross specialist, we'll bring him in. There's no alibi in this match. That would have been our leeway to take out the cross specialist. But then that means we have to go 3CB1 now. Jesus Christ, 234 watching eFootball Universe.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a try! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds
Can you just track back Mr. Yamal?
Such
Now
a
don't mess you, guy.
finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Fermin defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Come on.
Eto'o.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Modric. And here's a key finish. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he can almost get to anything today.
Disappoints me when it comes to actually.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Somewhat off target. Petri. Now that's well seen too. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Petri. Now it's Mbappe. Fermin. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Fermin. Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Bro, see, let's be realistic, bro. Yeah, you got 5 power and all that, but you are losing. What was the point of all this useless dribble you are attempting, man? Play the.
And here's Lewandowski.
Shouldn't whine about it.
Now it's Pedri. Now it's Eto'o. Guardiola. Pedri.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Al-Kubasi cuts it out.
Very necessary practice. Otherwise, I was full.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defender.
He rises! Just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of
Yeah.
activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Lewandowski is there, and he can pick it up. Riquelme is coming up to the 30-minute mark.
What is this? Coach, referee, come on from my front.
Pedri.
Whom they know the
That's been
lepers
intercepted.
breeds.
And that is as far as they're going to
Aggressive
go.
motherfucker.
And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Introduce to the person watching on Twitch, by the way. Thanks.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Fermin.
Okay, Fermin, you're leaving.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Riquelme. Oh, no,
You
that
can't
was
just
never
get
gonna make
right
it.
through that right back.
Pedri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
What? Referee, you blind. You move like a blind person. You blow like a blind person. Bro. get the hell
And
out
it's
of this, man.
Lewandowski.
Listen to
And
the-
here's Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Fermin. Pedri. Oh, terrible pass.
Yep.
Rafinha. That could spell... And the shots! Oh, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. And that's it. That was always inevitable. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Fermin.
What's
Good reaction.
human being
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
These guys can't tap in.
Corner number 2 then. Modric plays it short. Pedri. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
If not that, Yamal could not keep up. This is just really simple contact. So they can't even
Another throw in.
ball properly.
Fermin. Now it's Pedri. Lewandowski.
Maybe still isn't better than Pedro.
Pedri.
He ain't getting at all.
Now who's going to be first to this? And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
This guy is better than it shoots. That
All
header
day.
is shit, so you can imagine what I did with it.
Pedri. Rafinha. Fermin. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. Yamal. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
I'm upset that they didn't send it in notification, man. It's painful because I've been here
Guardiola.
alone. I've been here for quite a long time.
It's Lewandowski. Modric
But
cuts
least
out the
I'm
pass.
How are you doing?
Araujo. Lewandowski. Nice physical challenge. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Eto. Just the keeper's Eto! And he's had it nicked away. Lovely ball and Yamal! Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Lamine
Yeah,
Yamal
it's been one
controlled
hard
that
6
with
minutes.
such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Balde. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Eto. He's cut it out. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He has found the way through.
Jesus Christ! Even the match we lost yesterday, it so
Lewandowski
kept
covers
missing
the goal kick.
1-on-1.
Rafinha.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21 será
The
sustituido
pass is
por
intercepted.
el dorsal 18. Neni.
And he's picked out the run.
Look, it's a run defence this line.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He's through here. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Even if we win this match, it is not start.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
But I mean,
El
3
dorsal
goals out.
10
So, time for changes on
El
both
dorsal
sides, actually.
16
So, a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Villa.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's
Pedri!
Better than all.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Modric goes short. And here's Modric. In towards the middle.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had it taken off him. David Villa.
That was so nice.
Keep calm and carry on.
Right.
That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yes.
He's picked his way through. Well, that's surely a foul.
Yeah.
Free kick.
That's a very focused.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
This challenge, man. I lost the last
Plenty of early set pieces here. Gavi! And that would have been game, set and match.
Gavi really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Just eases him off the ball. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedri has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Siba de beat him as a foul.
El dorsal 14 será reemplazado por el dorsal 4.
And it's Neymar. David Villa. Decent hit! Neymar is flagged offside.
Just last minute, man. Last minute, man. I had him with those passes.
Stood up well to him there. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Araujo with the foul.
I'm the one on red, but he's the one more aggressive.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good
Nice one,
read.
Ahmed.
That was well played.
You are very
Well
strong.
spot. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's good vision. Riquelme spots it and intercepts. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That pass has been well intercepted. Yamal. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Modric. And the shot! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gavi. That's been cut out, well played. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Koundé. Will be a throw-in.
It's another loss.
Guardiola. David Villa. It's Neymar! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Madrid can look back at this result with regret.
5 freaking saves from him. Michael Courtois made only 1. That isn't right, so what you can do. Marcos, I'm sorry, guys. Should have left you guys. So as for you, Yamal, seem incapable of. Hey, starts. Looks like you know how to score. My Ada, best of 7. What's up? Did you guys go for any of the packs today? Or did you guys pay for the new pack? I put my faith in Jesus. Yeah. It's because in the African server. Even if I had a very good network, like super good network, it's probably just show 3 bar maximum. But most of the time, it's always too bad. Even if the game is going to be smooth, it's going to be too bad. Did you spin for any of the new players? Honestly, I don't have time to set any. Let's just move on. Let's ball. Figo! New Pedri! This is the kind of squad we hate to play against. I don't think any of my attacking wing backs are supposed to be fighting against Figo. So, going to be putting that, front runner man box. I know he's also good with this defense.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall.
That's why I don't check players.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
I guess
We have already started here. Pedri, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Offside.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Nah, I didn't. I need to up my ski set first. Yeah, I could probably beat 1 or 2 of the people there, but can I win against those guys? So my squad is not lit. My ski set is not really lit.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this
I just
fixture?
came back after.
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Damn
That's
it.
what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly
That's not
regarded.
inspired goalkeeping.
Absolutely
Man.
fantastic.
That's goalkeeping.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Koundé.
That's right.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Thanks for playing it backwards. That was all out of sense there.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Bayern will lay claim to that.
Nice, that was should be perfect now. I don't know why Belly's just bad.
Figo.
See,
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe.
Also, these glitches and misses of trying to
tidily.
pass when Pedri is the one trying to defend.
Played through for the wide man. Big header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Lewandowski, that's capable.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Fermin. Aims beyond the defence. It's Ronaldo! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rivaldo demonstrated great
Nice
strength
lag.
there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Mbappe.
This Pedri is frustrating me.
Guardiola.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. Fermin. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fiddles it through. Fermin. Can he latch onto this? Pedri. No, it's not getting there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only they...
Oh, what has happened here? He's had a hit! And
Okay,
more,
that's
and
it. We're done with
more,
this match.
and more. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and...
That was not my goal. That was me holding the ball and somehow I lost it. Welcome, Cheta. Somehow I've managed to lose back to back, and this last loss actually was the worst. So obviously some things I changed. Were not worth it, and I think I need to give up on Femi. Who did plan on Pedri? What Pedri did for that guy made me realize, you know what, we need him in that CMF. No, I miss Rodrigo, so I'm going to bring him in. So I'm going to make him our starting CF. Mbappe didn't do anything better. Maybe because anyway, he gave some good passes, but somehow the opponent's Pedri just cancelled everybody out, and that was shocking. Fermin, by the way, just kept acting like a lost cause. Nothing was just working, so nah, it's okay though. Thank you, guys. So as I was saying, I'm thinking of the reason why I'm thinking of doing like a 3-hour stream or so this afternoon, so that we'll do a watch along of Madrid's match later in the evening. What do you guys think? Madrid versus Botafogo. Yeah, I brought Pedri to the mid already. So Botafogo are the one that beats the Champions League winners PSG. So that's why I think it will be an interesting match, because Madrid already lost earlier and they will be keen not to lose again. And Botafogo is already all amped up, hyped with their win against the champions, and I think that would be a lovely watch. What do you guys think? It's starting by 8 p.m. GMT +1. Yeah, I was about to say that. Yes. I believe too, Mr. Cheddar. We can win the next one. Oh yeah? Best? You would love to watch the watch along? Is that what you're saying? Alright, let's go get our win, man. We need the 50 coins and we need to decide. Are we spinning for Pedri? Are we spinning for Pedri? Mbappe? And this other guy. Rafinha. I think overall, at the end of the day, people realize the best player in that pack is Rafinha. I'm not a Rafinha fan, but from the start I was looking at, I was like, nah, this guy will be lit. No, I won't stream it like live, like we would watch it, like I will be showing it. No, I will stream the like the heat map and all of that. Oh, guys, there was another thing I noticed. This guy wasn't saving shit. Yes, Courtois was way better. Yeah, that's another thing that messed us up. You notice we were losing by just 1 goal in the last 2 matches, but that particular match that I brought in Chesney, he was absolutely off, horrendous to say the least. So the heat map is what I'll be streaming, and when they score a goal, I'll probably show you on the phone. Like quickly look at it, put it at the camera for you to see. So that way we don't get banned. So that's the only way we can actually do a watch along.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an
I will
absolute
show the
thrill
goals.
to
I
welcome
will show
you
you
to
the
this
highlights.
day one clash.
But the
And no day, of
matches,
course,
I
engenders
will
hope
really
or
show you.
optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see.
But then I'll show the goals.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel
that's
what football
okay,
means to the people in this
I can
part
start
of the
designing
world.
the graphics. Get it. Let's try it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Pedri. Firmly met.
Let's try it. People were just so playing
Oh,
like
Timothy! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Riquelme. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Neymar clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Who's that? David Villa, you want to start an 8-2 for me?
Chance here to counter. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. That's a nicely measured pass. And the volley. Always going over the top.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
I'm not using it. I like it. People are using it to ruin people's.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was.
I think it's one of the dumb best.
This kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is a little undercooked. And it's Modric. So it is still 0-0.
Don't touch the ball, just drop the
Pedri
lofted
really
pass like
struggling
that.
to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Modric deals with that comfortably.
You guys said I'm out of the first one.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Little pass back. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Damn it!
No, that was never going to make it.
Rodrigo, get your ass in the game!
Valverde. Neatly clipped into space. He's hit! Now, who's
Yep,
going to be first
Chesney
to
saving
this?
that shit. It's giving away corner at best.
Vinicius Junior. And he's straight offside. Pedri. David Villa.
Via drop on touch pass
Modric.
now.
Done delicately. Dink through.
Guys, that's why we lost 5-3 goals in the last match.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
We probably still would have lost.
Madrid with the
But not
corner.
3 goals
They're
if Courtois was
first.
one on post. And I was angry with him for conceding 1-1 goals.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's David Villa. Oh, shooting chance!
This keepers, man.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
What?
Rodrigo might just make this. Mbappe. David Villa. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo.
Rodrigo has
It's gone
been
loose.
better, but has not really actually been devastating. So I think
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Modric.
What was that? What was that shape
Through
there?
to the goalkeeper.
Making good save, yeah. Mine is good too, but it's only at just point blank. Beautiful saves, man.
Now it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Eder Militao can get it clear. Looking tidy in possession here. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. And it's half-time here.
Yeah.
But it has been a
That
half
slide
largely of
and
good
the
abs
ball
and should
skipping him,
haves.
I mean,
Perhaps the more
was
impatient
cute,
amongst the
almost,
supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show
I
as
would
yet.
wait
The
66
break,
minutes
it's
normally.
0-0.
Something's
An
telling me to
engrossing
take out
half,
because
but we're still
let's
where
see
we
if
started.
this one has a
0-0.
what could happen possibly happen worse.
And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Madrid look happy to
Where
fit
did you
that
drop
for the
back,
moment here.
Rudiger?
Everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Cleared away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Riquelme. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And that's where
really
he
well
tries,
manoeuvred.
but his finisher has
Now
just
looking
been
to
whacked lately.
orchestrate a counter. Valverde goes on a charge down the left. Llorente did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ooh, can he get onto this? Pedri, and it's Neymar.
Lucky, bruv.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Chouameni gets over and intercepts. Oh, played right into his pass. The most accurate pass. Pedri. Chouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Modric, and he's managed to get free. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
What is this?
And it's been taken short. Neymar. And he gets rid in a hurry. David Villa. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the
Okay,
referee has
what
shown him a
I'm
yellow
trying
card.
I'm just trying to score, man. I'm never gonna lie. Apart from trying to score with him, I just want to score. But yeah, this guy's not doing it for me. Oh yeah, they took him out from me already. Let's see what you can do. Yamal. Ah, Yamal is on. Leave him in. Take off here. I don't really have anybody reliable to put in. You know what? You're right there. You didn't really, you're not doing anything special. So maybe you should. Thank you, Naga. Try to be calm.
So there's going to be another change here.
Just frustrated. I'm not particularly playing bad because I'm not particularly playing really good players.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Eto'o. He has found a way through.
I was going to drop his chipped pass.
Up towards the front line. He's had it taken off him. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And here's Neymar.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Okay, why did you release that player? What did I just say, right? The way I saw that player get released, like instead of being trapped, like he was already being trapped, I knew something shit was
There was
happening.
this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the
Nah, we
question,
should have watched
will they
that
stick or
back
twist?
so you guys will see clearly.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Neymar didn't play by in this match, by the way. See that pass Neymar just
have
attempted,
taken
that
the
assist.
It's
For nobody to
the
pick
case
up
with most
anything
goals.
Neymar is trying to do right.
And that
Okay,
would have
okay,
been
okay.
game, set and match.
Ceballos has reacted in utter shock
Like,
here.
there is
For him,
nothing you are
the
doing.
keeper
It's
has
like
pulled
this
off the
tension.
impossible.
Damn it,
Corner number 2 then.
damn it. It's just 50 coins I'm trying to get to. Technically, I'm working this hard for 50 cents.
Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game.
Check, are you the one by the name Nags? This suckers cannot play a corner. Not even a proper corner routine. The guy just played it in one of the worst ways ever, but these suckers cannot play it. Can't do anything without me, can't do anything with me. So, can you just play? Oh, you're being annoying. No, you're being seriously annoying.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Defending was strong and firm.
Yep, Colette was to give it back to them. Classic.
Chouameni.
That's the kind of pass I would want to pass, right?
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That has ended up in no man's land. And that has left him in a heap. Eder Militao concedes a free kick for that. Mikel Oyarzabal. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Valverde looking to run onto it. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He is through here. Now it's Eto. Oh, great chance. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Modric with the short one. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a decent clearance. Riquelme. Neymar. Big chance! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
What a game. I put my faith in Jesus. There is nothing I saw from that particular match that makes me feel like anybody needs to be replaced or changed or rearranged. So did I, but Konami was like, nah, you don't deserve to get on level terms. You ain't shit, boy. I've not even had. Yeah, I guess everyone has a bad day. I've not even had matches being even this tough on in divisions, right? In divisions. I'm just trying to get 50 coins, right? And then discuss with you guys if we should spend the 1,000 something coins on spinning, right? I've not spent in a while and I really need players. But look at the shit these people are doing. Eventually I will win. Amen. I put my faith in Jesus. He's never let me down. It's my shield and my provider. Oh, except for Rodrigo, who absolutely was horrendous, by the way. So. Jesus Christ, Nags. That's painful. If I were you, I've been nagging the hell out of the communities right now, man. Jesus Christ. There's thread division matches. Oh, that reminds me. Earlier this morning, there was a guy in our group, right? He said he was top 600. As at yesterday evening, earlier this morning, he was not even in Division 1 again. He lost 200 points within that time frame of midnight. You just do the guy like say, you give up Konami. Anything Konami game, not just eFootball. Yeah, I played him in place of Rodrigo. He wasn't delivering for me. So I'm thinking of starting Rafinha first, even though Rafinha also did not deliver before. I think where that Yamal has delivered for me the most, the few times Yamal has delivered for me, is in place of when I was playing two forwards. That's it would be the left wing SS. That's Yamal was. And if this match continues like that, I think I'm
And
going to
so
take
we
that
reach
cynic
a
route.
fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point.
Please,
One
1
path
a.m.
leads to
Please,
where
2
they all want to be,
Something
or
has
at least a
changed. I think
significant
this-
step closer to it. What
This
doesn't
new
bear
updates
thinking about is
not
the
favoring my
alternative.
classic
It is
43
time for
or
the
this
central
particular
characters
event.
to stand tall.
Something will just not work in this
And
event
the
match.
match day
This is
noise
very
at this place is
But I
truly
think I've had
special.
enough
The
lessons
pride,
for
the
me to change
passion,
something in this match.
it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Shouldn't be so stubborn.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
It's Hapo right these days.
Couler
Thank you, Chameni.
aims beyond the defence. Some excellent tackling here. It's
Look at your
He
name, man.
was certain to score. It is an
Look at Villa with the
inexplicable
1-on-1.
miss.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yes. Are you guys seeing the way these matches are going? And I actually do get chances. I actually don't make good plays. But Jesus Christ, can I just get a win? Okay, what kind of pass is that? Even with fullback.
Kubo. Good read, needed to be.
Kubo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kubo. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Neymar. Pedri.
Max Neymar there, man. They did it so beautiful.
Well, Peter, I'm excited to see an outstanding goal scorer and a scorer of outstanding goals in Patrick Kluivert. His first touch is the path to his glowing success. And you've got to look out for that.
Yeah, this guy's a rare diamond.
Yeah, if you don't get to him quickly, you're in trouble.
David Villa.
Villa, one touch shots. You have
Griezmann.
first time
That
shots.
has been slung wide. Mbappe. Modric kept his eye on it, and he's there. Al Kubasi spots it and intercepts. It's a sweet ball, that. Kluivert looking sharp there.
Man, Tracy misses, man.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in, surely!
What is this?
Oh, what has happened here? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain
Same
sixth
here,
sense.
commentator. I'm also thinking, what has happened? Okay, I didn't make
So
that.
we're still where we started right now.
What has happened there, man?
With Pedri. David Villa. Now there's a fine ball.
What do you want me to do?
Finger gets rid without sophistication. Gavi.
I dribble, no shots. I try to tap in, no shots.
Elme kept
I
aware.
shoot from outside.
And
What
it is
the-
reclaimed
what do you
easily.
want from me?
David Villa. Belts one. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's lofted through here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's had it taken off him. David Villa. Now it's Pedri. No way through, so back it comes. He saw the danger and he went
What is this?
crashing in.
What? What?
And he's there to belt it away. And that's another throw. And here's Rafinha. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Riquelme. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
What else? Jesus Christ, guys. Nepa just took the light. Nepa just took the lights. So I've automatically lost that match too. Nepa just took the light, guys. The power supply went out. That's what happened next. You guys, I have fuel in the generating set though. Do you guys want us to continue this stream right now, or we'll just end it here and come back later in the evening? What do you say, guys? I play on PlayStation. Also, if I'm working on getting a kind of UPS system, an inverter system though. But until then, whenever the light goes out abruptly like this, sadly, I would lose a match if I'm in game. The system will turn off. All right. We'll take a break. We will take a break because let's just do the watch along. I really would love to do the watch along. It would be boring if you guys don't turn up, so I'm deciding with you guys. It should be 7 p.m. I might start by 6 p.m., but it will be between 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So, what do you guys say? 6 p.m. Nags, you are the same person as Cheta, the guy with the long. So, are we doing the watch along stream later in the evening? I think best of 7 is on board. Yeah, good though. But just I said, are we doing the watch along stream in the evening? If you guys love to watch the watch along stream in the evening. Oh, you're from India. Oh, okay. Well, the 6 p.m. I said is 6 p.m. Nigerian time. The watch along between Atletico Madrid and Botafogo in the Club World Cup. You guys want to see that? That's what I'm asking. Please, if you're not following on the platforms, kindly do so. And I love and appreciate that. Alright. So evening stream. So this is what I'm going to do so that we can still enjoy some. It just occurred to me that we can still enjoy some gaming before the match starts by 8. To start earlier, perhaps 6 p.m. exactly. Maybe I'll turn on the gym before they bring the lights, and then we'll play some eFootball. And then once the match starts, we'll switch to the watch along.